what do you know? It's why we love horror trivia. I'm JWMaher, and that's Aaron Brooks. Aaron, we've been extremely busy lately. It's just so much stuff's been going on. We have so much content we're filming for you. How are you feeling?
Feeling great. Still outside the delicatessen here in New York. Love a good
I hear the pastrami there is really good.
It's very good, very overpriced, but very good.
Yeah.
They used to have bigger portions back in the 90s. But anyways, I'm going to talk about two people who were not born in the 90s, I believe, in Adelaide, Spence and Zach Messinger, who have very different tastes in horror, but I think it's really anybody's game. I think it's going to be a close one, or it could be a really big blowout depending on how the wheel goes.
That's
either way.
Covering the gamut of possibilities. Well, let's bring in the contestants. Introducing first, they what can't you say about them? They keep so many things in this community alive. Adelaide, Spence. That's all I'll say. How are you feeling?
I'm doing good. I didn't know Jean-Pierre Jeunet opened a restaurant, but I'm doing all right. I am honestly just trying to stay awake. It's been a long week. It'll continue to be longer. So I am here. I think I actually called out Zach in my last match.
Nice.
I don't know if I've ever been on call with him before. If I have, it was like very brief. It's nice to meet the king of shark movies.
Yes.
That's like one of two things I know about him. So I'm excited to learn more.
It's like shark movies versus horror musicals tonight on Why We Love Horror Trivia.
Shocking thumbnail incoming.
Let's bring the man in himself. That's what I'm going to do. Zach Messinger. Zach, how you feeling this evening?
I'm doing good. Yeah. At Adelaide, we were on a call before when you burned me for not watching Midsommar. But yeah. But
God, that's been years. Shit.
Have you fixed it? Have you fixed it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah. Prep this time kind of went a little iffy, so I'm kind of just doing it live for the moment for this match. So hey. Hopefully it'll entertain. So yeah.
So many people have said the same thing and done fine. But we're here today for 3 rounds of horror trivia. Let's get down to it. Round number 1 is just our general horror round. You're going to get 8 questions in our curated batch of categories here in Why We Love Horror Trivia. They're worth a point apiece. I'll read the question, or Aaron will read a question. You get 15 seconds. At the end of that, we'll say pens down. He'll show your answer, say your answer. Get it right, you get a point. Get it wrong, no harm, no foul. But if you get all 8 questions right, there's a 9th bonus question waiting for you. And for the duration of this match, both players get 3 repeats and a challenge. Any questions before we get started? Let's start with everybody's favorite category, Oscar nominees. What is the title of The Ghost in the Darkness referencing?
This is not fair. You're asking about a plot from an Oscar nominee. It should only be about the TV show, because otherwise it'd be too hard of a category.
True. There's so many movies that are nominated.
That's the argument. That's a great argument. Let's get rid of it.
Why are we asking about on-set trivia? That's the real questions to learn.
This goes all the way back to the conception of the movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Adelaide, what are they?
I don't know, a book.
And Zach.
I went way more simplistic. I just said dark ghosts.
They are both lions. There's a movie about lions attacking people in Kenya. The Ghost in the Darkness are lions.
It's a classic video store movie right there. All right. Question number 2. Saturn Award nominees. Who plays Aaron Hardesty, the survivor in 2003's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, I noticed. I didn't recognize. I don't know if they say their full names in this movie, but I just realized all they did is like they made the same movie and just changed the girl's first name, which is silly. They could have kept.
Now that I've like come around to accepting that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of the best movies ever made, like it's a real shame that my first Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the remake.
This one, yeah.
Yes, because for a while I was like, this one's better than the '70s one. Then I realized I was completely wrong. And Adelaide, you will eventually on one rewatch realize it's one of the greatest movies too. 5.
I want to watch 2. 2 seems fucking weird.
It is weird.
It's great. 1, 2. It's also good. Zach.
Jessica Biel.
Close enough. And
I don't know why I just have Allison Hannigan on the brain. That's a person.
It's Jessica Biel. Jessica Biel is but you spelled it right, and I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah. Question number 3 in directors. Decided to keep it a little friendly. Who directed Annihilation?
I don't want to hear John's opinion on this movie because it's wrong. I know this is one of like the 5 movies I can list that you're completely off on.
Disappointing, this movie. Alex Garland's a hack. Shit.
5-star.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Literally one of the 5-star movies.
Ex Machina is great. Zach. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I gave the answer. Have you guys done writing?
So is Civil War, unfortunately. Question number 4. Horror comedies. The 2018 documentary Wolfman's Got Nards references a quote from and is about the production of what 1987 horror comedy?
This wasn't the question I was trying to write about this, but it just felt like a good question to ask as I was looking for a good question to write.
I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have known this answer.
Are there enough movies to make horror documentaries a category here?
I'm willing to entertain it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zach.
I had no idea. I just guessed Bitten.
Adelaide.
The Monster Squad.
Monster Squad is correct.
That's going to be Zach's homework this time. Watch the Monster Squad. Your next question.
Okay. All right.
In 2020s, the final scene of Barbarian begins with a confrontation on top of what type of structure?
This movie is so much better than Weapons. It's not even funny. Like this
Shush you.
It's close.
Slaps.
I don't know if it's so much better, but it's probably better.
Significantly better. It laps it. It's not
Just
See, and Aaron's wrong about movies too.
Though.
Aaron's wrong about movies too. 5.
Thank you, John.
Barbarian is better.
2, 1. It's not so much better. Pens down. Adelaide.
Better.
Water Tower.
And Zach.
I guessed a silo. I don't know if
It's a water tower. It's definitely a water tower.
Okay.
All right. Question number 6 in full core. What rank in the
Constabulary.
Thank you, John. Is Neil Howey in 1973's The Wicker Man? Constabulary?
That's what he's in. He's in the constabulary.
Yeah, constabulary. Okay.
I'm guessing stab is the operative word there.
Well, it's okay. Just to make it simpler, it's just the same rank you'd have in a police department. What rank is he in the police department?
Literally,
Okay.
If I would have wrote this question, it would have been what
But
rank?
he's not a policeman. He's a constable. All right.
Well, I get it.
Show some respect.
5.
I was gonna write priest or bishop, so thank you.
1. Zach.
I guess deputy.
All right, Adelaide.
I have a bigger D word, detective.
All right, Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Wicker Man being one of my favorite horror movies ever. Had no idea what that was. All right, good.
They say it in the movie. You must not.
I know. I believe you. It makes sense how you said constable. I get it.
Next to last question. Fangoria Chainsaw Award nominees. What most recent Best Kill winner features supporting performances from Jason Patrick, Daniel Roebuck, and Clint Howard? Aaron, I think we're fighting more than we usually do. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't think that anybody should argue ever between who is the more well-read between John and I. If you're wondering that, you have not been paying attention. I am fucking book dumb.
I love vocabulary.
I'm borderline illiterate.
For it.
I love constabulary.
Oh, my the other host I had when I started this was definitely illiterate. Pens down. Adelaide.
I feel like In a Violent Nature had cool kills.
True. And Zach.
It didn't have anything.
In a Violent Nature won the year before, but Terrifier 3 won this past year.
Okay.
Damn it.
Acetylene torches.
Yes.
Question number 8. All right. What punk band wrote the song Pet Sematary to be used as the theme for the 1989 film?
There we go.
Luckily,
there'll be a good edit point there and everything.
Yeah. Luckily, with these movies, I watched them in the correct order. So I did see the original first when I was really young. It's one of the first movies that I felt very connected with my feelings on death about, and it's where I really began my descent into Stephen King, because losing a parent young, you get introduced to death young, and then this was the first movie where I really understood, felt understood on the other end. So shout out to Stephen King and Pet Sematary. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zach.
I guess the Ramones.
All right, Adelaide.
I've put King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
The Ramones is correct.
Zach guessed right.
I don't know if that's even a punk band. I just put a band.
They're a band.
At the end of round number 1, we are tied 3-3. Going into the wheel round number 2, both players gave me 2 strengths, and they also gave me their wish list of categories for general categories. Out of all those choices, I chose the top 4 categories on a weighted scale. So we got 4 strengths, 4 regular categories on a wheel. Since Zach is higher ranked, he will choose the order of play for the round. One player will spin, the other player will wait their turn. Each player's going to get one chance, though. You spin the wheel. If you like what you get, you can keep it. If you don't like that, you can utilize a respin. Between those two spins, you get a category. In that category, you get 5 2-point questions. If you don't know the answer right away, multiple choice is available. You can opt for that. It becomes worth 1 point. If you give me an incorrect answer at any point in time, your opponent can steal for the current point value of the question. And if you activate a multiple choice, I'll give you two free repeats of the options on top of your repeats. So let's bring the wheel in. We'll talk to Zach about it. Categories in the wheel today, we got 1960s and earlier, the 2010s, animal and nature survival, Ghostbusters franchise plus Casper, because race dances in it, horror musicals, Mike Flanagan, Oscar nominees, and shark movies. Do you want to spin first or defer?
I will defer.
All right, Adelaide, here's your first bit. Oh, I just missed it. Ghostbusters. Do I take Ghostbusters?
Let's
or
spin it again. Let me get those spooky songs.
All right. I don't think it's going to make it.
I should have kept it. Let's go back. Let's run it back.
You get animal and nature survival. Movies where people survive animals in nature, maybe.
The Ghost in the Darkness.
We already talked about that.
There's never been an animal in a Scream movie. I'll take these.
I don't think so. I don't even think they don't even have pets in those movies.
No, because they're not humans.
Yeah, okay.
Terrible. Yeah. Anyways, Adelaide, you're not ready, but you're getting your first question anyways.
Absolutely not.
All right. What weapon does Donna use to fight and wound Cujo before later shooting him in Cujo?
Multiple choice.
A baseball bat, B an axe, C a tire iron, D a hunting knife.
Tire iron.
Incorrect. Over to Zach for the 1 point steal. A baseball bat, B an axe, C a tire iron, D a hunting knife.
I'll go a hunting knife.
Both also incorrect. It was the baseball bat, swinging it back and forth. D.
I
Wallace.
used my bar rule to get that right.
Well, we have no bar rule.
We're never ripping off Cohen of anything.
We have no bar, so
yeah. He hasn't showed up here.
Question number 2: Who directed 2011's The Gray?
Oh, what's his name? It's Joe Carnahan.
That is correct for 2 points.
Give me data. Give me the data. Come on.
I don't know if you want data in this league. All right, question number 3: Who plays adult film director Derek Jones in Piranha 3D?
Multiple choice.
You asked for data, you got data. A. Adam Scott, B. Jerry O'Connell, C. David Koechner, D. Tom Savini.
Is it star of Big Brother 26, Jerry O'Connell?
It is star of Big Brother 26. I would assume I'd have to look that up, but Jerry O'Connell
He's the only person to ever host an episode that's not Julie Chen Moonves.
Amazing stuff.
These
All
are
right,
good
question number 4. What other type of natural disaster is affecting the characters at the same time as the animals attacking in 2025's Coyotes?
And those multiple choice options are
A, earthquake, B, hurricane, C, wildfires, D, flash floods.
wildfires.
Correct for 1 point.
Yeah.
It's a topical movie. Yes.
We're getting through that question quickly because that movie's got to be shit. Question number 5. What's the name of female animal rights activist in Black Sheep?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, memory, B, journey, C, fortune, D, experience.
Why would you ever name your kids any of these?
It's a good question. 5, 4.
Fortune.
Incorrect. Over to Zach for the 1 point steal. A, memory, B, journey, C, fortune, C, D, experience.
The only one that I can see being somewhat of a reasonable name is Journey, so I'll go that.
Also incorrect. It's experience.
I know people named Journey and Fortune, but I don't know any memories or experiences.
Memory.
All right. That being said, at the end of Adelaide's half of the round, they get their score up to 7, and Zach is at 3.
Yeah, no steals.
Could be worse.
And bring the wheel back in.
Could be much worse.
We could still get horror musicals. Here's Zach's first spin. But we're going to get 2010s. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
Oh, this is a little bit of a tough one.
Musicals.
I'll risk it. I'll spin again.
Oh,
Here we go.
Give it to us.
Shark movies are Ghostbusters.
You
Oh,
got-
Yeah.
You got classics instead.
well.
All right. Let's talk about these old movies. Your first question. In a small deviation from the remake, what is the plant named in 1960s Little Shop of Horrors?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Little Audrey, B, Audrina, C, Princess Audrey, or D, Audrey Jr.?
I'll guess Audrina.
That is incorrect. Adelaide, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Little Audrey, B, Audrina, C, Princess Audrey, or D, Audrey Jr.?
Audrey Jr.?
That is what they're called, the first one. Not Audrey 2, Audrey Jr. Your second question, Zach. What state does the 1960s version of The Haunting take place in?
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess Maryland.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal. Adelaide, what state does the 1960s version of The Haunting take place in?
Let's go with Connecticut.
You're closer. Zach is closer alphabetically. It's Massachusetts.
Yes.
Oh.
A Haunting in Connecticut takes place in Connecticut.
Yes. Your third question. Who plays Adolphus Bellows' son Rexford in 1963's The Raven?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Ned Beatty, B, Bruce Dern, C, Jack Nicholson, or D, David Carradine?
I'll guess Bruce Dern.
That is incorrect. Adelaide, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Ned Beatty, B, Bruce Dern, C, Jack Nicholson, or D, David Carradine?
David Carradine?
That's also incorrect. He was in a lot of Roger Corman movies. Jack Nicholson, surprisingly, is the right answer there. Your fourth question. Who directed 1957's The Curse of Frankenstein? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Terrence Fisher, B, Val Guest, C, Peter Graham Scott, or D, John Gilling?
I'll guess Peter Graham Scott.
That is incorrect. A chance for a 1-point steal, Adelaide. Is it A, Terrence Fisher, B, Val Guest, C, Peter Graham Scott, or D, John Gilling?
Terrence Fisher?
He directed a shit ton of movies, and that's one of them.
Shout out Jeremy Adams.
Yeah. And your final question in classics. In what European country does The Pit and the Pendulum take place?
I'll guess Poland.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal, Adelaide. In what country does The Pit and the Pendulum take place?
England?
That is also incorrect. It's basically after the Spanish Inquisition, so it is in Spain. Spain.
Vincent Price playing a Spaniard.
Yes, my first choice. At the end of round number 2, Adelaide in the lead 9-3 as we go into round number 3, which is our synopses round. Prior to the match, both players again gave me a nice little wish list of categories they'd like to see. I chose the top 6 that showed up in those responses. The player that is trailing will choose from that pool first. Every category can only be chosen once. You'll progress through 2, 3, and 5-point synopses. If at any time the lead changes hands, control changes hands, and we'll go until I ask 6 of these or a player is mathematically eliminated. So the synopses we have today. 1960s and earlier, the 2000s, the 2010s, the 2020s. Vampires and Werewolves, World Horror. Zach, you are trailing. What would you like for your 2-point question?
I will take Vampires and Werewolves.
And Aaron will read you your 2-pointer in Vampires and Werewolves. Here you go.
2 points. A half vampire, half mortal man becomes a protector of the mortal race while slaying evil vampires.
Pretty sure that's Van Helsing, right?
That is incorrect. It's Blade.
Oh my god. All right. Yeah.
We will,
Zach,
we will
Vampire.
stick with you.
With you. We need to get these next two to stay in it. So, for 3 points.
Let me pull the categories up for you. The remaining categories. We got 1960s and earlier, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s, world horror. What would you like?
I'll go 2010s.
All right, 2010s for 3 points. In 1905, a drifter on a dangerous mission to rescue his kidnapped sister tangles with a sinister religious cult on an isolated island.
Oh my god.
It's a repeat in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right. First repeat. In 1905, a drifter for 3 points. In 1905, a drifter on a dangerous mission to rescue his kidnapped sister tangles with a sinister religious cult on an isolated island. Five, 4, 3, 2.
I got nothing.
And your winner by TKO, Adelaide Spence. The answer is the Netflix original Dan Stevens starring Apostle. Very good.
Okay, never saw that.
Gareth
It is
Edwards.
also very good.
Yeah, you got some
With that
homework.
being said, we'll drop Adelaide back. Talk to Zach. Zach, I think just classics did you in. The older movies,
Yeah.
if you haven't started watching them, then you're never going to get a taste for them, and you'll just never watch them. I was like that for most of my life. But how are you feeling?
I'm all right. One of these days I wouldn't mind getting a win, but ultimately, I'm just here to have fun and learn more. Though probably like a newfound goal that I actually do have is like just to play everyone just once at least. So, but hey, great game to Adelaide. They played great. I'm sure that I'll be able to play them sometime soon. And we'll see where it goes from there.
Well, Mega, is there anybody you want to play next? Somebody you saw you might want to play?
Probably one of the casters, maybe.
That we can maybe make happen. We'll see what happens. But Zach, we'll see you soon. Thank you for stopping in.
Star
Bringing
Wars
today's winner,
household.
Adelaide Spence. Well, you were tired, maybe unprepared. I don't know, but you did it. You came in, did what you needed to do. How you feeling?
I mean, John, I have other things in my mind currently. So I do wish I could have. I called Zach out because I do genuinely I wanted to play him. I thought studying shark movies would be fun. I probably should have taken Ghostbusters in hindsight. I've at least seen them all. But I won, so I can't complain too much. I would love to play Zach again. I feel like we both were on like our C game. I think we can both at least show up for a B and have a lot more entertaining of a match.
We'll do that horror musicals exhibition someday. You can come there and do it. I understand.
Keep the shit out of me in it. I know it.
When you're done grieving the death of Charlie Kirk, we'll bring you back. You'll be fresher.
Yeah.
And definitely more on your game. But well, you did win, so we will be bringing you back sooner rather than later. Is there somebody else you'd like to play?
Honestly, give me Jacob Cameron. Like, why not?
I don't know.
I don't know his ranking.
You want Jacob Cameron 2.0? You're going to get it because that man has.
Watch out.
Yeah, confident Jacob is scary, but we'll drop it backstage. So go ahead.
Like a software update or
Yes.
I don't know. Wait do you see?
Confidence.
And Will, the match will probably have aired maybe by the time this airs, but he scary confidence. Like just imagine if Robert Patrick's character in the Terminator was spouting confidence. Crazy shit. All right, I'll drop you backstage. Aaron, put a bow on this for us.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, my second prediction kind of came true here, where I do think kind of the wheel somewhat decided, although Adelaide had to kind of, survive through their category. They did much better. They avoided the steals, and they were able to get a few questions correct. Zach, there's a lot of movies that came out before the 1960s, and even if you've seen some of these, the questions aren't necessarily gimmies either. So no shame there. 2010 says probably even more movies we could ask about. Who knows? I don't know what the actual numbers are, but either way, I'm excited to see both these two back very, very soon. So Adelaide, we'll see where they go, and Zach's going to work his way through the Kastner household. So we got some matches to make.
There's more of them every day in that household. But if you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Check out the Letterboxd challenge over here at this thing. This QR code. That's where you'll find it. Pause and check it out. But until next time, I'm JWMaher, and that's Aaron Brooks. For Adelaide, Spence, and Zach Messinger, this has been Why We Love Horror Trivia. We'll see you next week.